Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video and to a new NQ market review. So as always, I'm gonna do some trades recap and going through today's price action on NQ, of course. So today was bank holiday, right? So as you can see here, it was a bank holiday, but if you didn't trade it because your experience and your journal said so, good for you. But if you didn't trade today because someone else, or you saw someone else on Twitter saying that you shouldn't trade bank holiday and the algorithm is broken during this time, then you still have a long way to reach consistency, because you're taking someone else's advice over yours, your experience and your backtesting. Okay, so today's price action was textbook, even better than the previous days where, I don't know, there was high impact news. So as you can see, this huge move to the downside, right? That's all what price did today. During New York, of course, there was some consolidation during London, but during NY, we had a beautiful expansion to the downside, which was kind of expected. We can't just keep expanding to the upside, right? But you shouldn't try to time the pullback because we are at an all-time high. So let the market develop first. Anyway, we had a big expansion to the downside, followed by a pullback and then another expansion to sweep this low and then reject from it. And this right here, we are at a decisive area, which is this zone, and breaking this area should open the doors for higher prices, right? So especially after this sweep and rejection from this higher time frame low. Okay, and we are at a clear uptrend. Now the trades that I took, it was, first of all, I had a break-even trade from here, so shorted from here, and then I get out at the break-even, and then I took another buy from here, another long, for a beautiful, this was like 1.3 or 1.4 trade, but it was textbook trade, and we're gonna go through it and other potential setups, right? So this down expansion, or expansion down, it's hit a higher time frame level, which is this previous zone, and the 70% of it. And one thing that I want to talk about, which is what happened earlier. You can see that we put in this high and we broke the previous zone with a market structure break, and you can see it also on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, this was also a market structure break with body closure, and you might want to log from here, but you need to be very careful with this. I wouldn't, and I will never take a long position from this zone. This zone is not the best zone to take an entry from. In my opinion, it's not even valid. Why is that? First of all, we are at the top of the range. After the expansion happened, we have absolutely no pullback. We have a lot of zones. We have these lows right here. We have this whole zone unmitigated, a lot of zones here, right? So for me, the previous range was like this. If you look at it from a higher time frame perspective, expansion, pullback, expansion, right? And then we're looking at another pullback to the previous range. So don't try to buy this zone right here, top of the range. It's forbidden to take entries. Now, that beautiful 70% rejection, if we go to the lower time frame, we can capitalize on this move right here. We saw a beautiful structure. Although you can see on the 15-minute, it doesn't look very nice, but on the 1 minute, from a 1 minute perspective, we had a really nice price action. So first of all, we have a flip right here, a lower time frame flip. I wouldn't call it a 1 minute flip, right? Traded to the upside. if we follow price leg by leg and candle by candle, right, what happened? So we pushed to the upside and we faced rejection from the previous zone, right? You can see beautiful rejection from the 50% of it. Now, after price was trading to the downside, we tapped into a previous SNDR, unmitigated SNDR, lower time frame SNDR, so not a 1 minute. And you can see that we have some bullish signals here. Price is sweeping the lows here and then pushed higher, right? So displacement breaking the previous highs, right? So this was 10 a.m. I start trading after 10:30. So after price started trading to the upside and pushed away and broke this previous zone, broke it here. This was the SNDR, or we can consider it this, doesn't matter. Let's return back to this. But this was the SNDR, the one that broke or caused the break of this high and this zone. After price pushed to the downside or to the upside, we face another rejection, which is from a previous zone. So this was basically video 1 of Dave's masterclass. This is a textbook video 1, right? Beautiful. Everything is clear. So after price was trading to the downside, the same thing that happened here from this SNDR, we are seeing it happening here from this SNDR. But before we talk about the long position from here, I want to talk about the short position that I took, and it was a break-even trade. You can see it here. If we go to the 5-second or the 15-second, I believe. Okay, so beautiful. So on the 15-second, here's what happened. I was still looking for deeper pullback into this zone and this imbalance, right? And I saw a rejection from the previous zone on the 15-second, and then there is a sweep. So this sweep right here, guys, is a very important condition in my trading, and I use it all the time. And you should too, okay? So I saw a sweep from this zone, and then I saw the break below these lows right here. So I took my entry from here, and price gave me like 1 hour, but my TP was just somewhere around here. Unfortunately, it didn't give me that, so I exited at break even. But if you go to the 5-second, you will see the break even better. Okay, so here we go. After that sweep here, price traded to the downside, started trading to the upside, and still was facing a resistance, and it couldn't break above this high, the one that swept this. And then the break happened eventually here. I was looking at this low, the one that put in this high, so it happened with this candle, right? You can see it. And I took my position here, and as you can see, price didn't give me that. My stop loss was above here. Anyway, what happened later is that I took another position from here. I took some drawdown, that's all right, but eventually the trade worked out. And if we go to here, we can see that, again, pretty simple logic. I saw a sweep. You can see it with this line to this SNDR. Again, just like it happened here, and it happened on the 15-second. It is happening in here in the higher time frame, right? So beautiful sweep, but I was looking for price to violate this whole zone, and it happened here with this. So I took my position from here, stop loss here, and then taking the trade to maybe this, I don't recall, to this zone, unmitigated zone here. You can see that it pushed price a little bit. But if we talk about what happened after, I wouldn't look for longs. So I close the chart here, but I wouldn't look for longs when I see this, that price couldn't take the high. So this is basically a range. Price couldn't take this high, and the only time that I would look for longs if we have maybe the break here, and then price heading to the downside, and I would look for longs here. But or another scenario, which is trading below this low right here. So everything here is mitigated. I'm not gonna try to long from here again. Okay, there's no reason for that. So another long opportunity would be below this. So this whole thing is a range, okay, between this high and this low, and you shouldn't trade this. So after the sweep here, we have absolutely nothing suggests that we should trade to the upside. So if we consider this as the first top, this is the second top, but price is not giving you bullish signals. A bullish signal would be something like this, breaking above this high, which was the one that put in this, right? And this whole zone is still pushing price to the downside. Okay, you can see a lot of rejection from it. And we have this beautiful sweep here. So second top, first top. This is beautiful. Let's remove this. And then price continue to the downside. Now let's remove this and talk to you what happened here. So here what happened after price reached to the downside. It took that 1 hour and 4 hour low and it swept it. So only a sweep. You can see it here, right? And on the 1 minute, you can see that flip. So here we have an interesting scenario. We have, let me zoom out. We have this zone, right? We have still this zone, but this right here, this higher time frame sweep and the flip is happening with the trend, with the higher time frame trend. So you need to be very careful with shorting this zone right here, okay? So even when we had some couple of sweeps here, this was like a 5-minute sweep, right? This one right here, above these highs, and price started rejecting from it. Still, we are coming from a higher time frame sweep with the trend, which is the priority. This has the priority over this bearish zone, okay? So now breaking this is breaking this whole zone can be decisive to predict the next expansion, right? So you can see that price after trading to the upside, it rejected from this zone, but only to this SNDR, right? And the same thing happened here and price started trading to the upside. So nothing complicated about this. You can see that I'm not using a lot of tools, a lot of concepts to navigate price, to take my entries, but sweeping and knowing what the higher time frame is doing. Again, whether we are, I always talk about this, whether we are in an expansion or a pullback is extremely important, and being aware of what the higher time frame is doing. Now, before I end this video, I took a similar trade at the London session. I believe I didn't take a look at the time. I don't use time anymore, but it was a really beautiful trade. It was on gold and pretty much the same logic of my previous trade. I took only 1.2 arm on this, unfortunately, but you can see that we are trading to the downside, right? This is a higher time frame pullback. Price tapped into the 50%, start trading to the downside, and then start trading to the upside, right? This is on gold. And then we are looking at another expansion leg. So if we go to the 15-minute, we can clearly see that although we tapped into this bullish flip, which we have here, right? This flip right here that happened from the 50%, it is offering absolutely no signs of bullishness for price to reject from here, right? The lower time frame is clearly bearish, and we can see that price rejected from this zone right here. We put in the first top here and then liquidating the second top, right? So the same thing that on US 100, that last short to take that hourly low. We're going to take a look at it a few moments later, right? But you can see that sweeping this and then breaking this whole zone. So this was really beautiful, and I took my shot from here and exited from here, right? And you can see price kept going to the downside. And I want you to look at this and compare it with US 100 with this low right here. So we had a sweep here. I believe it is a 3-minute sweep. Yeah, so you can see it here, a 3-minute sweep here, right? And then what happened later on this whole zone, we have a first top and then a second top, right? So identical trade, first top, second top into this zone, and then I took my entry from the imbalance right here. So I believe this is the end of this video. If you have any questions, DM me in my Twitter account or leave a comment down below and I will answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading and good luck.